Good afternoon, everyone. On this onset, I would like to thank APAO and AIOS for giving me this opportunity. Now, in my talk, I'm going to just briefly touch upon the newest ways of vault calculation, but mainly I want to talk about our in-house AI-driven software. Anyway, these are my financial disclosures. Now, there is a device called as Artemis Insight 100 UBM. This also is a fantastic device which objectively you can actually calculate really helps you in the right calculation of STS and other parameters like wide to wide and so on and so forth. And the repeatability and reproducibility is almost 95%. So this is a fantastic objective way, because a regular UBM with the STS is very subjective. It really depends on a person who's doing the scan. Now, there's also a formula called as Reinstein formula, which has 94% vault within the 300 micron meter of their target. Then we have ZZ ICL wall predictor. The wall prediction error is 88.1% within 300 microns and 100% within 500 microns. Then we have the NK3 formula, which has a mean vault ranging from 533 plus or minus 203 microns. And also we have something called as KS formula. This basically, it showed that angle-to-angle measurement is a better predictor of the vault than our regular wide-to-wide measurements, which we've been used to. Then we also have a couple of AI-driven softwares like the ICL Guru, which vault prediction error within 250 microns is 97%. And the Lasso formula is also a fantastic machine which uses, again, an AI-driven one which uses the Antrion. So anyway, so coming to our story, now, I'm sure each one of us have had days where we have done a perfect surgery. Like you have done the perfect calculation, you have done the surgery. Next day you see the patient is very happy, the vision is fantastic. But when you look at the slit lamp or the OCT, you see either a high vault or a low vault. Now, why does these kind of cases now and then crop up? This is happening because we rely too much on horizontal wide to wide. And we do certain assumptions that the horizontal wide to wide is always maximum, vertical wide to wide is always minimum, which is actually not true. So can we actually have a better prediction or predictor for the vault? So to do this, first we took the pentacam densitometry scan. We plotted the 256 grayscale. We saw the rate of change of densitometry, and that way we could identify the exact wide to wide from the pentacam data itself, and then we plotted it. Now, what was incidental finding was, what was very interesting was the shortest wide to wide correlated exactly with the steep axis, which was very interesting and never been documented before. And this is something that we even published the data too. But anyway, let's move forward. By using the same method, we calculated the max and minimum wide to wide, max and minimum angle, horizontal wide to wide, and vertical wide to wide. And we took all this data and the rest of the pentacam, refraction, ICL parameters, UBM predicted vault parameters, and then we added AI into it. And basically, we found something very interesting. The new estimated postoperative vault, now the coefficient of determination, R square, was 0.74. Basically, the closer the value is to 1, the better performance it is. And also the interclass correlation coefficient was 0.92. Again, closer to 1, the better performance it is. Now let's look at the R square of every other formula which is there, which can range from 0.13 to 0.4, and the Lasso being the R square is 0.68, and our formula is performing even better than this. So basically, with the novel 3D corneal diameter profile and the AI-driven ICL sizing, we can predict the vault much better. And like I mentioned earlier, the coefficient of determination was 0.74 and the interclass correlation was 0.92.